I hope I'm ready for this. I just, oh my God, what's going on? Hello, everyone. Welcome to State of the Game for December 14, 2017. My name is Petter. That guy's Yannick. The guy over there, who I think might actually have a camera now, is Hamish.
Are we doing that?
Are we doing that? We're doing good. Yeah, we're doing that.
I would go to the mic.
Beautiful shirt, Hamish.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's a very beautiful shirt. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. You have something to say?
Okay. I wasn't sure. No, so before we start, I just wanted to take the time because we wanted to dedicate the State of the Game to Agent Mab, who is normally currently watching us from the hospital right now because she's going through rough stuff. So if you're watching us, love you, Agent Mab, and please get well soon. Come back to us. All right.
That's
you do
what
the
you do
thing.
as an agent, right?
Yes.
All right. So if you watched last week, you know that we meticulously scripted all of this stuff. So I have on the first line here, it says, Global Event Strike is live, explosion.
You wrote all caps, explosions, all
Yes,
caps.
So there's so many explosions.
Everywhere.
There's explosions everywhere. I'm loving it, actually. I'm loving the explosions. when you get that nice like chain reaction going, it's great.
Yeah. It's quite crazy actually. Like the first time because I didn't try it on the PTS, so when I played it live, when it came live, was the first time I experienced it, and I was like, I didn't even realize the global event was on somehow. So I shoot something and I see the icon, of the explosion. And I'm like, what is happening? This is new. Oh my God, this is out of my comfort zone. Something new in this game. Then I realized global event. All right, processing. Okay, explosions. This is how it works.
I'm very impressed that you missed the big tutorial splash screens they have.
Just like skip. That's how you play video games, right?
Yeah, that's true. Don't read the quest text. It's stupid. But yeah, as some people I can see already in chat now, you've probably seen it down here.
So it's written.
You might have.
Right there.
Oh,
and that's this word is the one you want.
Extended.
Extend.
So
extend
maybe you follow the tweet here, and I think
20.
Anthony actually put in the tweet that we're extending Global Event Strike until Wednesday at 12 UTC. So instead of Monday, it's going all the way to Wednesday. So you have a couple more hours to do.
Do we know why it was only 6 days? Who fucked up?
Someone
Fucked up.
Someone messed up.
Someone miscalculated the duration of a week.
Yes. But we fixed it and miscalculated 8 days instead.
Yeah.
So we got until Wednesday. That was actually not a miscalculation. That was, but yeah.
That was more of a like, hey, we have to add 1 day, so we might as well add a second one.
Add two.
Fuck it, whatever.
Not? So blow more stuff up. That's what I'm going to do.
But unfortunately, it's not about the blame.
No,
we might never know who fucked up anyway.
No.
And I'm sure it's a lovely person.
It was Yannick.
It was Yannick.
Whoa.
No, it wasn't. I think it was a team effort, actually.
It was a team effort.
It was actually a team effort.
I'm sure it is.
Anyway, let's not. Oh, I'm just supposed to sit up straight today. With that said, just going to go through a couple of things. We had a maintenance this morning. That camera now. Regular like back-end fixes that we always do. But we also changed the thing where you could get World Tier 5 rewards from caches that you got from doing World Tier 1 resistance.
Yeah.
That's been changed back to the way it was meant to be. So yeah. That's how that you knew.
It was
that
obvious,
was
right? So yeah, there's probably some people that are going to be a bit upset about that, but yeah, that was never meant to work that way. When you're in World Tier 1, you should get World Tier 1 rewards. If you want World Tier 5 rewards, you should be in World Tier 5. That's just,
that makes sense.
Gonna make sense, right?
So it's logical. Very logical.
Yes.
Right. Just going through some issues as well. Of course, we're all extremely happy with 1.8 so far. It seems like you guys are really enjoying it as well, which is awesome. But at the same time, there's a bunch of issues that I just quickly want to run through, just so you guys know that we are aware of these things. So there's been latency, there have been deltas and stuff. As we said last week already, there's a lot of players logging in, the servers are being hammered.
Yep.
Somebody snarkily said, why weren't you prepared? And we were prepared. We were ready for a lot of people, and then a lot of people came.
A lot of people.
Of people.
A lot
That's
of
the word
people.
now.
Hamish, is that English? How do I English?
That is perfect.
That's perfect, right?
Okay, lauder. Okay.
Good.
So a lot
Confirmed.
of people. Okay. So hopefully that should have smoothed out by now. So. There's also a couple of fun bugs, just to quickly run through them. There's a problem where items disappear when you share it with other people. Like, here's some stuff, and then it disappears. Great.
It's like magic.
It's like
I give
magic.
you something and...
that issue, though, if you just relog, you will have your stuff again. There's also a fun issue where you can just spam pulse, and you see the pulse going out, pretty colors. That doesn't actually do anything. So the stats do not actually increase. It just looks funny.
But is that linked to the fact also that now you can actually cancel the pulse?
Yeah, you can cancel the pulse as well.
Which is pretty good. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, just click once.
You just have to be careful, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, click once, pulse activated. Click again, pulse
Cancelled.
Cancelled.
Yeah.
Hammer pulse button. Lots of pulses. Doesn't really do anything, so don't do that.
It's nice for disco. Or
It's
whatever.
very nice if you're running somewhere and bored. You can
Yes.
just hammer pulse. This is taking much longer than I expected. There's also an issue where your gear score suddenly decreases once you, I think it's either step away from the optimization station or log in and out again. You find your gear score has suddenly decreased, which is weird, but it's not actually decreasing. The bug is not with that gear score. The issue is with the gear score at the optimization station. So that is actually an inflated number.
So it's like when
So
you...
the real gear score is when you log in again. You think it's decreased, but it actually hasn't.
So that happens when you use the optimization, your gear score increases. It increases to a wrong value.
Yes.
And then when you relog, it decreases
To the
correct one.
To the correct one.
All right.
So yes, that one's probably going to be around for a while. It's complicated, but we're working on it. There's also an issue where your gear score is not increased for other players in your group. They see your old gear score, relog, fixes itself. And just to wrap that up, there's also an issue where you try to go into skirmish. It says, well, you can't because your expansion stash is full. But if you don't have the DLCs, you don't have access to that particular stash, so you can't enter skirmish. We are aware of this. We're investigating and hopefully have it fixed as soon as possible.
Yeah, because that one is annoying.
And there are other issues as well. Keep reporting them on the forums, the tech support forums. That'd be awesome, and we'll try to get to them as soon as possible. All right, that was that. Now we actually have a segment that we love to call Stats with Yannick.
You're not singing?
No. I really want a bumper song.
We still don't have an intro song or something.
I really wanted to do an animation in PowerPoint with like your head
in
floating around.
PowerPoint.
That's the only program.
Wow. Well, the skills.
The skills.
Oh my God.
It was, yeah, it wouldn't have an actual font. Comic Sans. So.
All right.
Okay, cringe.
I was reading because I've seen someone saying nice dodge massive or whatever, so I was trying to see what this is about.
Dodging?
But apparently we're dodging something. So I'd like to know what are we dodging.
We're not trying to dodge anything.
Stats with Yannick, no one panic, because stats with Yannick.
That's a good one. Please record that Splinter Shield, send it to me.
Can you, hey Matt, can you please just make a recording and send it? And if it's great, we're gonna use it.
Yes, together with my animation. It's gonna be great. So
stats with Yannick. It's a lie actually, because it's not entirely stats with Yannick. We agreed before the show started that we're going to share the responsibility of the stats.
We did not agree.
No.
No, we did not?
No.
No. Yannick still wants to call this segment Stats of the Game.
I want to call it Stats of the Game. Like, we need a better name anyway. It shouldn't be Stats with Yannick. That's not inclusive enough.
What do you think, chat?
How should we call it? Think about it.
I think we...
It's always Stats with Yannick. Even when it's without Yannick, it's going to be Stats with Yannick.
If you're not here, we just have your face cut in.
Yes.
Anyway.
That Critical Role shirt.
It's the best show on the internet.
You've been spotted.
So, let's
the
start.
band name could be Yannick and the Stats. I like
Yannick
that,
and
though.
the Stats.
I like that, Venom. Very good idea. Yannick and the Stats. All right, anyway,
11 Figure Freak wants stats.
should we do stats? Let's do stats.
Yes, let's do stats.
So the first one is actually... Oh my God, Hamish, the production value of this screen. I can't handle it. So
I only spent like literally 15 minutes on all of these slides. So
that humble
so
brag.
It's beautiful.
Be kind.
Look at that chat. We actually have splash screens now.
Yes.
It's amazing. So the first one is actually, we wanted to try to find out, since we know a lot of people are actually hunting for the house and the big Alejandro, but especially the house. We wanted to try to find out how many of them have been acquired. We don't really have that exactly, but what we could find is how many of them have actually been equipped.
Yes.
So we can assume that probably a bit more than that have been dropped, but probably not so many more because I guess a lot of people who actually have the house or drop the house equipped it at least once. So
yes, that's what I would have done straight away.
Yes. So there you have it. 59,000 the house have been equipped, and 52,000 Big Alejandro have been equipped.
Yes. So these stats, just to point that out as well, these stats are from the moment the servers went live on December 5 up until maintenance today. So during that week, a little more than 1 week.
Yeah, so it's about
that's the numbers.
9 days.
Yeah.
All right. And these were unique players, right?
Yeah, it'd be, well, if they have multiple houses and then get out of my game.
No, it's not like I equip it, I unequip it, I equip it, it still counts as one.
It could be. So somebody might have like 1,000.
Yeah, 90 or 59,000. All right.
Cool. Next one.
Next one, you want to do it?
Yes, this one is big. So we also wanted to, as you know...
spoiler.
Oh, spoiler. Well, 300 million DTEC spent at the optimization station. Damn it, Hamish. The build-up completely ruined.
All right, I got you next time.
Okay, great. So that's a large number. But yeah, DTEC spent at the optimization station 300 million. That's a lot of DTEC. The credits number, we don't have that, but that was even sillier. That was a big number.
Yeah, that was a pretty big number. Nice round number, must be accurate.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we do round them.
Yes. You want to do the next one then?
Yes.
Can we get a build-up now?
All right.
Pom, pom, pom.
So the next one is, since we have Rogue 2.0 and now you actually have to toggle the Rogue status, we went and looked at how many times has the Rogue status been toggled in the dark zone since the update.
Yes.
Should we do a...
No, it's gone.
No, it's
there
gone.
we go.
All right, we're not doing a chat guess then. All right.
Okay.
So
We
there
do
you
a chat
have
guess
it.
on this
We're
one.
going to have to work on this whole segment now. I feel like our dynamic is...
We're not used to splash
We are not
screens.
synced correctly. We're not used to splash screens.
We did not
But
rehearse.
there you have it. 2.3 billion Rogue status toggled.
Yes. For 1.5 weeks. That's
For
quite a lot of rogues.
1.5 week. Yeah,
Yep.
that's definitely a lot of rogues.
So also introduced in 1.8 were the underground changes, which included those nice hunters in the underground. So we wanted to see how many players they have killed. Or how many, I'm not going to say it's unique players, but this amount is the amount of kills the hunters got for during the last 1.5 weeks. Drum roll, Hamish.
That's it.
That was a good one. You can...
Yeah.
Yeah. Player kills 840,000 times. Players have been killed by hunters for the last 1.5 weeks.
That's brutal.
That's
pretty brutal.
A lot of people.
That's a lot of sadness and salt. I'm one of them actually.
A lot of table flipping.
I was running the underground. Was it the day before yesterday? And in a group of 2. And happened what's supposed to happen. We reached the end and we're like, hey, we killed the boss, that's cool. And the mission doesn't complete. And we're like, wait, what is happening? And then suddenly a hunter just shows up in front of me, destroys me directly, and proceeds to go and destroy my friend.
It was beautiful.
It was sad.
As 11 Finger Freak pointed out in chat, that's a lot of SHD watches the hunters have now. That's what they're using. That's what they're using the bank vault for, I think, down in the underground now.
840k people not getting the house, says Marcus. Very right. That's very right.
Oh, there was still one exotic drop in Resistance that I didn't get to from a hunter, and I'm sure that was the house.
So Splinter Shield, if you're still in chat, that means you're going to have to update your hunter cosplay with 840,000 watches.
Yes, get on it.
Make it.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Get a big 3D printer.
We need those watches because reasons. All right.
I mean, they're pretty.
So next one. So now we are going to talk about the global event. We have some interesting stats on the global event as well. So the first thing we looked at, and this one I'm gonna do, Hamish, don't spoil it. I'm gonna do a guess thing. So we looked at, and chat, please guess how much global event credits or global event tokens, how are they called? I don't even know.
No.
GE credits anyway. How much has been collected since the beginning of this global event?
So no, and this is for the first 24 hours.
Even better, for the first 24 hours. True, it's written, first 24 hours.
Yes,
it's written on, and I can't show you because I'm going to show you the result.
I'm very meticulous.
So first 24 hours, how many actually credits have been gathered?
That's a lot of zeros.
1 billion, 10 million, 3 million, 700 million, 8 million, 240 million,
1 trillion,
2 billion, 500 million, something about Marco style, 35 million, 70 gazillion.
A Marco style amount.
There's always
credits.
something about Marco style every time we say something about this game.
I'll give you a quick clue. If you guessed in the millions, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yep.
Yannick equal Messi.
Yep. No. He's very...
69 million. You suck. Thank you, Celo. 25 million. 6 million. All right. So
let's do it.
we're gonna keep it short just to make sure we are not bothering Celo too much with our cringe. But the total amount is, and again it's rounded, you clever people. It's rounded, but we actually have in the first 24 hours 3.5 billion global event credits have been collected.
There you go.
3.5 billion. Think about that.
Think about that. When you go to bed tonight,
think about that.
3.5
It's all I can think
billion?
about.
That's a lot. Yeah, when I saw that number myself, I was like, whoa.
Mike Naked Cowboy said he guessed 3.1. You were very close.
Very close, but no.
And Mike, I'm pretty sure is going to be the first one to guess the next one then.
Yeah.
Because it's math. So the next one is, from this 3.5 billion, now can you guess how many superior strike caches have been opened?
Get calculator
in the
on
same
your computer.
24 hours. Bear in mind, not everybody has actually spent the credits they have, so it's not an exact, division, actually. Division is the math thing you're supposed to use, right?
It took you almost 2 years after release to get to do that.
Made a joke. Made a division joke.
It was very funny.
Yeah, someone got it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Thunder Shots.
Yeah?
Awesome. Strong Oak was
So it was not
close.
Mike. I'm disappointed. Mike, Naked Cowboy, I'm disappointed in you if you're not
Fired.
the first one who guessed. Fired, yeah. All right, so yes, the answer is 1.8 million superior strike caches have been opened.
That's also a lot of caches.
That's also a lot of caches, but we did the math, and I think that means there's something like, what is it, 800 million credits that have not yet been spent, or have not been spent on superior caches. Maybe people have bought the non-superior one, which
Marco
which is a
opened
mistake.
80K caches.
Good to know.
That's a lot.
I'd like to know what Marco ate for breakfast this morning as well.
Caches. Okay, so I've seen this question now in chat a couple of times, and there was a thread on Reddit as well, started by Stop the Damn Train CJ. I thought it was Follow the Damn Train, but maybe I missed something. But it's Stop the Damn Train CJ wanted to know how many times Lexington, or how many times Larry Barrett has been killed during the event. He wanted to know. They wanted to know after the event was over, but we looked at the first 24 hours.
Yes.
Again, we're the guessing game here. How many times did Larry Barrett, and we'll do a quick one, so how many times did Larry Barrett get killed for the first 24 hours of the global event?
Guess.
Guess. You get a good one. 345 billion.
So I guess let's start with how many times did Marco Style kill her? Because I'm sure we're going to have this answer in chat in like 3 seconds.
And then add like 100K on top of that. And then you have the...
10
Okay,
billion, 12 million.
Okay, this is we better.
Megadeth.
Megadeth. Angry again.
457,000.
I think
5 million.
1.8 million in patch 1.8. Illuminati confirmed. No, actually, let's show the number. During the first 24 hours, Larry Barrett, Lexington Event Center mission was completed 2.5 million times.
Gotta get these Riker boss kills for the mask, right?
Yep. And all
And
those
this some
credits.
shit. Good one, Gilaji.
Yep, that's
Good one.
kind of almost what we said. So that's all this for the, that's what we have. But for the global events for the first 24 hours, I'm looking forward to seeing what these numbers look like next Wednesday, since we are extending extending the global event. So you have a lot of time to add to that 2.5 million times. And the digital, Petter and I did it about 12 times. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I
got to do that Lex grind.
did it like 3 times, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing it again.
Still some time to go.
That's enough for
That's
me.
the only reason why we are extending the global event, by the way. It's just so I can get my 150 kills.
Yeah.
It's just for me.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
I love it when you updated some of the people upstairs and tell them that we're just so you know, by the way, we're extending the global event, and you think that maybe they'll react badly.
Yeah.
And what they do is just like, yes, yes, we have time for more classifieds. Like, okay, all right, everybody's happy with this change. So yes, hope you guys enjoy. Other than that, we didn't have much news. Global event strike live explosions. If you missed that somehow, missed the explosions like Yannick did. Extended to Wednesday. The World Tier 5 caches are no longer available from World Tier 1 resistance.
Yes.
And that's kind of it, I think. And a lot of stats.
And then, a bunch of stats. These beautiful splash screens now. So.
Beautiful splash screens. Budget is through the roof, though. We wasted
It's like
all of January.
A good hour of Hamish's time.
All the 2018 budget.
You didn't even buy me coffee.
That's true. No, last time you bought me coffee, so I probably owe you a few.
Now you do. You want those stats again.
Yeah. No, I want an intro screen.
Oh.
For stats with Yannick.
Wow,
Yeah.
Oh no, Yannick and the stats. Yannick and the stats. I like that.
Let's go for that.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
I have nothing to say.
Barrett is dying 3 times a second.
So
Did you do the math or is it a guess? How many times? Okay, let's do that.
Oh.
Mike, you're still here? I want the math. 2.5 million Lexington in 24 hours. How many deaths an hour is that for Larry Barrett?
Better hurry up, Mike.
Well, it's like 100.
Someone gets a calculator. 1 billion. No, I don't believe you.
Just a touch over 100,000.
Give Ramos a break. No.
1,736 a minute.
The XS actually have a point. 2.5 million times we've waited for Ramos.
Yeah.
I mean,
Negative
it all
Ramos.
becomes, it's all
Negative
about
Ramos.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
Poor Ramos.
Why is Yannick not presenting anymore and stays in the background?
He's right there.
I'm here. I think you mean Hamish.
Yeah. Why did you stop presenting?
Mike said something, but I didn't read it. What did he say? 1736 seems to be about the answer a few people are saying. That's a lot. That's a lot. So we'll have to have a moment of silence for Larry Barrett at some point.
Rip.
After the global event. After the global event, we'll have to look at how many times she actually died.
Yep. And then cry.
And then
Captain
cry.
Miles says cut to Hamish dancing while we wait. This is how I dance, by the way.
It's a great dance.
The moves. The moves. Look
Bring-
at that.
Bringing the sexy to stay with the game. Once more.
Why should I start playing this game again? Because it's great.
That's.
Did I convince you? That's all I have to say. I'm
not sure
playing it.
What should we say?
I'm biased. I enjoy it. So. All right.
Okay. So should we end here, or you want to stare at chat for a while?
You're putting it on me now.
No, I'm putting it on me.
Oh my God.
What time is
Now
it?
if I say
I'm
no,
doing
I
that
don't
again.
want to, I'm gonna be
No,
like
I know.
the worst guy.
No, we're gonna stare at chat for a while.
I'm not doing any more dancing. You can stare at chat
No
all
more
you
dancing?
like, but
Stare at
That's
chat. That's what we're gonna do. Just stare at chat.
stare at chat.
Okay.
It's a John Cage
Or maybe we can stare at the camera.
type thing.
Wow, this is awkward. Should we just?
How long can we keep it
I
going?
don't know.
No, that's super weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's end it here. I'm calling it. I take that.
Well,
full blame.
Hamish wins the stare though. It's beautiful.
You stared?
Yes.
Oh dear.
This has to be the thumbnail.
I was. Yes, please.
Please make it the thumbnail, Hamish.
I will do that for you.
Your
Maybe.
stare, not mine. All right. Anyway.
All right. Okay.
Wrap it up,
so,
boys.
Thank you very much for tuning in. State of the Game, December 14, 2017.
Yeah.
Go shoot stuff until they explode.
Yeah.
For another extended 2 days.
Are we doing a state of the game next week?
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Shall we just announce that now?
You heard
we'll
it
do a
first.
State of the Game next week.
You heard
okay?
it first. State of the game next week. It's happening. We
Joker.
don't know what we'll talk about, but it's happening.
Yeah. Yay! You don't have to sign. Super excited.